What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you are watching this video, that means there is a little bit of Nintendo news for us to talk about. Now, guys, before we actually get into the subject, this is just kind of a rumor. So it's not necessarily 100% confirmed, but I think it is very safe to say it does seem like something that has a huge possibility of happening. So as of right now, there's different websites talking about this. Supposedly, a Legend of Zelda, either it could be a movie, it could be a series. We don't know the details yet. Supposedly, something has been greenlit, meaning Nintendo was like, oh yeah, let's go forward with that. That's going to definitely happen. Now, what exactly does that mean? Is it going to be something like we just saw with the new Super Mario Bros. Movie? Is it going to be, like animated? Is it going to be a live action show or a movie? Being Zelda, I feel like that is one of the main franchises under the Nintendo blanket, if you will, that could actually get something that is done with live action and done really well. There's not a lot of Nintendo IPs out there I think would receive that same treatment. We saw what happened with Mario in the 90s. Or was it the late 80s? I think it was the 90s. And although personally I do enjoy that movie, it's one of those like, man, it's so bad it's kind of good. Like one of those type of movies. And a little bit nostalgic. But anyways, we're not talking about that Mario movie. But we will say that because of the success this new Mario movie has had and is continue to have, it seems extremely freaking possible for this to happen. Now, supposedly, and I don't even think this is really supposedly anymore, I think this was legitimately happening. Back in 2015, there was something going on between Zelda and Netflix, and I think that was supposed to be a live action TV series, which I feel like could have been amazing, or I don't know. Not saying I hate Netflix or anything like that. There's a lot of great shows that have come out on Netflix over the years, but something like that I feel like would have a crazy budget just in order to be done right. But supposedly, now here's where we are going to say supposedly, that has been canceled. I don't know. I did read something that maybe part of the show or just news about the show got leaked and Nintendo was like, nope, pulling the plug, which I don't know. Maybe that's just like their business tactic. Like, oh, something gets leaked and then that kind of makes it to where the public already kind of knows what's happening and maybe it ruins a surprise aspect. I don't really know. I don't know the details behind that, but at one point, we were going to get a live-action series through Netflix, and now different websites, once again, these are just blogs and stuff, we don't know how accurate this is, are saying that's canceled. But it makes sense because if they're going to go forward and maybe do like an animated Zelda movie, maybe with the same company they did with the Mario movie, I think it was called Illumination, if I'm not mistaken, then yeah, that makes sense. Like, hey, we're not going to do this live action over here on Netflix because we have this movie coming out. So I don't know, guys. We talked about this after the success of the Mario movie has been so freaking crazy. We said, how sick would it be to start seeing some of these other IPs get their own movies or TV shows or spin-offs? I said a Donkey Kong one would have been sick. Clearly, if you watched the Mario movie, you would have seen the very, very end. And pause it here if you have not seen it, so this is not a spoiler. You got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Anyways, back to it. So they showed a little clip at the end with a Yoshi egg, and I think it was like Yoshi or something. I forgot what it said, but yeah, that means, oh, cool, they're going to definitely make another Mario movie, which is kind of obvious. Of course they're going to do that. And yeah, we're going to get Yoshi in the next one. We don't know exactly the details or anything like that, but I was saying it would be cool if we got like a Kirby movie, a freaking Super Smash Bros. Like universe type of movie. It's just endless possibilities. And yeah, I'm all here for it, guys. But drop some comments and let me know, do you think we are going to get a Zelda movie? Or do you think they're going to do like a TV show and maybe go with another company? I don't think we're doing, like I'm part of it. I don't think we're getting a Netflix show anymore. I think that was something that was happening. Who knows how far they got into it. Part of me is always going to kind of wonder if it was good, but I don't know. I've seen some video game adaptations and they're not always great. Sometimes they're really good, like The Last of Us, for example, with HBO. Oh my gosh, that show has been freaking phenomenal. But not every freaking show out there is going to be that great. So I don't know. But I think we'll get a movie, and I could see them taking kind of the safer route and making it animated. But Zelda is also just like one of those stories where it's like, come on, you could do a crazy live action movie. It could be a trilogy even. And I feel like it could be done really, really well if they took their time with it, of course. But drop some comments, as always. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy seeing Nintendo content. We do Nintendo news, Nintendo hunting, all sorts of Nintendo stuff. Guys, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much for the support. One last reminder, once we get to 5,000 subscribers here on this channel, we're going to do a really awesome giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Guys, once again, I appreciate all of y'all. Until next time, peace!